Do you have a brilliant startup idea? Visit our website at eapla.com to schedule a Blue Couch meeting and launch your startup journey today.
Welcome back to On The Cusp. I've got my co-host Matt Snyder with me.
Thank you, Dave.
Another episode going in. And today we're in the lobby of the BRF in front of the Entrepreneurial Wall of Excellence.
This is exciting because this is kind of like where it all started and like...
Yeah, absolutely. Where a lot of these ideas came together. But today's guest is Ben and Valerie from the Magnolia Pit.
Yes, that's us.
Right here in Shreveport.
Yeah.
What is the Magnolia Pit?
So we actually serve, I call it chef-crafted barbecue. It's not just, there's a lot of science that goes behind it. So we are a Louisiana style of barbecue. We've tried to go out and do our own thing, so.
I like that. Now, where are you guys located?
Well, right now we're located at 440 Olive Street. We were over at Jordan Street on Jordan and Line.
Right, which was originally where you started.
Yes, sir.
So let's go back just a hair. So this was, the Magnolia Pit was opened by Chef John Strand?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
And so it was kind of rolling. It started getting some national type attention.
Yeah. Right.
And that's really cool. So then you guys decided to take it on?
Yes.
So,
How did this all happen?
So we have worked with John Strand for a long time. You know, he's a respected chef in the area, and he had this dream of opening a barbecue restaurant before he retired. And it grew a lot of traction, and then he decided, I'm ready to retire a year and a half in.
Yeah.
So she was working at Superior Steakhouse, I believe.
I was working at the steakhouse.
And I was at Grambling State University as the executive chef there, and he called me one day and he was like, I want you to buy the Magnolia Pit. And I was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I've got a good job. Everything's
I'm
going
great. And he kept picking at me and picking at her. And he was like, but I just know that y'all will be able to do this. Y'all are just great for this position. I think it's going to be fantastic. So he suckered us into it, and it's been like the best thing and the wildest
So what
ride we've
made you
had.
take the leap? What was the one thing about this? Because y'all have both been in the food industry and the restaurant
while.
business forever.
A long
Yeah.
time.
And you went, something had to click with both of you to go, okay, we're going to take the jump.
So when we originally decided, when we joined the culinary industry, we've been doing this for about 7 years now. Not that long, because she's prior military. I worked for the military as a civilian worker, and that's how we met 11 years ago. But when she retired from the military, we were like, we want to do something different. We don't want to be in the medical
100%.
field forever. We want to do something that we love, that our hearts are in. And we set up a 5-year goal, and we were like, I went to culinary school. She went and got her master's in business. And we said, let's run it.
Yeah,
And
let's make our own business, make our own way. We have been around town. We've either helped businesses grow or helped start businesses for other people. And we've seen a lot of success in those, beginnings. And we were like, well, if we can do our own thing, let's see how far we can take this and how successful we can be. And it's just grown from there.
Okay, so barbecue in Shreveport. I want to go down this lane. Because nobody gives Shreveport any barbecue credit.
No.
But we've had a lot of
good
barbecue people.
spots.
And how they last.
Yeah.
There's a lot of barbecue
Yeah.
places in
Yes.
Shreveport that have been around a long time.
So
I don't think we get our credit.
We do not. We
I
do
don't
not
think-
get our
yeah.
credit. I think
culinary
that,
based at all.
exactly.
Yeah.
I think as of in the recent years, we've picked up so many great barbecue restaurants.
So many great chefs.
And it's
Yeah.
really exciting to see it grow, but it also keeps us always trying to grow and be better, because there's always that silent competition of who's got the best barbecue.
Yeah,
It's just one of those
never-
things.
And what y'all are kind of doing, what John kind of brought, is that trying to think the word, but barbecue's gotten real cool across the country in the last few years. The chefy barbecue wasn't like that chefy that 10 years
There's
ago.
a whole network around barbecue.
You got to bring your lawn chair. You got to stand in line all morning. I mean, like,
right.
Well,
that's what we want. We when we started, doing research and we decided to buy the building, we started looking all over the country. What are barbecue restaurants doing that are making them stand out from the rest?
Yeah, 100%.
And we were just like, let's make this our own, put our own little twist on it.
Yeah,
and
Chef John Strand gave us like a building block, I'll say. That's what he did. He gave us a building block, but when we went in there after we kind of evaluated the situation, I kind of looked at her and I said, hey, every barbecue restaurant in town is doing a plate. Every barbecue restaurant is doing ribs. Every barbecue restaurant is doing brisket. What's going to set us apart from every other barbecue restaurant? And then we started making the menu for our new location, 440 Olive, and it ended up being more of, like we said, a craft chef barbecue restaurant now, where it's a different atmosphere than any other barbecue restaurant, a different kind of vibe. Our menu is different. We even have a smoked salmon on there and salads and things that other, barbecue restaurants may not, have. And we just wanted to kind of set ourselves just in a different category of what barbecue means to the area. Now we're in the middle of Highland, a great community, very supportive community. We love Highland.
Absolutely.
And they've made this transition into their neighborhood so simple, so easy, and very welcoming. So Highland is a great area for us, and I think that it's perfect for our business.
It's an incredibly historic part
100%.
of Shreveport.
100%.
It's the spot to be artsy. I mean,
Yes.
if you're going
Yes.
to do barbecue in the...
You're going to do artsy barbecue.
100%.
I mean, I love it.
Yes.
And I think barbecue is such a thing of like, people will come to you.
Yeah, 100%.
Like people, it's almost part of the barbecue thing is like bringing people to different parts of town and different places.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, let's go back to the menu because, there's a big movement to be healthy.
Yeah.
Okay. And, my wife tells me you eat too much red meat. Okay. So is that an influence where you're at? Have you made a healthier menu
100%.
perspective?
Yes, 100%.
that we ended up, the reason why we're very inclusive with our culinary flavors, because we want vegans to come to us, we want vegetarians to come to us, we want pescatarians to come to us, people who are on diets, who want to eat healthier. So that's why we ended up putting salads on the menu. We have turkey, we have
salmon,
chicken. So we've added
So it's
healthy.
much more than just walk in and get some brisket.
Yeah,
right?
it's
Load me up, baby.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have
Okay.
we have a lot of
Well,
options.
you know what
for all
I'm
the
going to
people.
order.
Yeah, we're coming to do that.
We're coming to do the brisket. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I want to talk about the process of making the barbecue though. This is like an all night, early
absolutely.
morning.
This is an all day, every day kind of thing.
Tell me about
Yeah.
that.
What time do you start?
Our smokers don't stop
Literally, we were at the pit at 6 a.m. this morning.
just to start
swapping
certain
meats to
things.
put
Yeah.
more
Because
meats
y'all
on the
smell
smoker.
delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Wafting of
I'm like
barbecue.
so hungry right now.
We should have brought y'all plates.
Can I come when y'all start one day and start putting it on? Because,
Absolutely.
my wife bought me the Pit Boss smoker that you plug in, and I put the chips in there, and it never comes out right, okay? And it's because I don't have the right coach.
Well, hey, come on.
Okay,
we'll
come
teach
on,
you
bud.
anytime you want.
We got you.
I might. I'm
Okay, so
going to
what's
take you up
the
on
pit
that.
like?
Yeah.
So we've got quite
4
a few
pits. We got 3 pits right now in a Santa Maria. So we're cooking on a big pit that's probably about the size of this whole area right here. Probably 3 of these put together.
Really?
We call her Big
that's
Mama.
That's our.
We call her
Big
Big Mama.
Mama.
That's her name.
And
Yeah.
what kind of wood?
So
you're doing
we use a mixture of different woods. We use post oak, we use oak, we use hickory.
Yeah.
You ever do
Sometimes
pecan?
Sometimes we do throw in pecan. It just depends
Dave
on.
can get you some
I can
pecans.
depends
later.
on what
There we go.
pecan.
Hey, you're a man.
Dave's
then.
got a whole pecan
Alright.
farm.
Oh,
So-
awesome. That's so cool.
Nice.
That when they blow over, you just cut them up, pile them up, and burn them.
I used to live in California, and we had pecan orchards behind my house, and I used to climb the fence as a kid. I shouldn't have did that, but I did.
Probably shouldn't have.
More kids need to jump fences again.
Absolutely.
They were jumping fences.
Why are you not jumping fences?
I'm like, what did you do
All right, there's a
today?
couple things I got to ask you. Everybody I've talked to in the food industry, okay, has struggled with workforce. How's that been for you?
We don't
have
have
problems
issues
with
with
having,
that.
We have a great following. When we decided to join the industry, we wanted to make the climate a different climate for service industry employees, because so many times it's such a toxic, uncomfortable environment, and we wanted to build something that was comfortable for everybody. And we just manage differently, which with her military background and my past administrative background, we kind of already had like a stepping stone on how to, properly treat employees.
Make the
sure
culture
everything's good.
healthy.
Make the culture healthy. We honestly, we don't really have problems getting people.
So you haven't
in.
had the high turnover.
No, we don't have. Yeah, we don't
Usually
really have a
when
lot
we
of
have somebody
turnover.
come in, they're there.
I'm a kitchen guy from way back, and I love it. And I tell my wife still to this day that, like, when I retire, I'm going to work in somebody's kitchen at least once a week.
on, babe.
I miss it. I love it. I love it.
Come on.
I'll
And
run
so-
the smoker and you help them in the
there you
kitchen.
go. So I love the restaurant business. I love restaurant people.
Yeah.
I think it's a different.
It's a different
It's a different.
world.
I think everybody should have to work in
Absolutely.
restaurants
Yeah.
at some point.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
And women in the culinary world, I mean, from Anthony Bourdain's book talking, I mean, it's just a cool thing.
100%.
So I think y'all running the restaurant in the barbecue world even more.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
It's
haven't
so
done the
cool.
numbers as far as like women in the barbecue industry.
There's not
but
a lot
I
of
know
those.
that
Not a lot.
As far as executive chefs in the world, there's only 25% of us are women.
I know, and I don't. Yeah.
When I started, it was only 12.5.
Yeah.
So
So we're growing. We're
significantly.
growing a little bit, as far as women-owned stuff and women culinary stuff. Like we just did a collaboration with Fat Calf with Chef Chelsea for her Golden Fork dinner. We're definitely here to support other women and other women chefs. We love Chef Nima. We're here to support her. We want to make sure that we push.
That's a good point. Like in the last few years, think of how many, if you go back before Nima, maybe, I can't think of any Shreveport female chefs, and now you just racked off 5 of y'all like in 2. That's amazing.
That
And
is a
most
good
of us are all like very, very supporting of each other, and we try to build each other up because we know we are such a small community.
Yeah. So how has beef prices impacted you?
It's terrible.
They're interesting right now.
It's at a pretty,
Yeah.
Is it a high?
Yeah.
It is very high.
Yeah, I mean, and we've dealt with that with our clientele base. We push our menu in a direction where maybe our beef costs a little bit more, but maybe we can cut back on other things. So we're trying to be very price oriented for our customers, but still try to make a profit for the restaurant.
I read this
using
week that
cheaper
we can
items.
continue to expect a cattle shortage through like 32.
Yeah.
There just aren't enough.
Yes.
There isn't enough beef production.
Yeah. It's
in
not
the
happening.
I was talking to Chef Blake Jackson yesterday about this exact thing, about just like the price of going out to dinner and going out to eat, and like it's tough.
It is.
I mean, I love going out to eat, and I'm pretty loose spender, but I mean, it's getting to where you go out and it just wears you
And
out.
believe me, we don't want to charge what we charge. And
Right.
no other restaurant entrepreneur wants to do that. At this point, it's more or less like that's what we have to do.
Yeah, that's
to
the
survive
market.
as well.
It
It's
is.
the market.
It is the
You can
market.
see- I mean, going to the grocery store is not much better.
Oh, no.
I mean, like just
Not
food
at all.
prices are just outrageous.
I mean, and honestly, I'd say that we've looked at, our other co-barbecue owners around town, and we still have probably the least expensive prices in town. Because we don't want to overgouge, but we want people to enjoy their food. But I feel like if you're getting good product, most people don't care, but you have to make that experience good. If they're going to spend their money, because it's already hard to spend money right now.
Definitely.
Is
So
it-
what's
y'all are
next for
open
you?
lunch and dinner?
Yes.
We're open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7.
Awesome.
Okay, what's next for you guys? What do you got? You got anything big planned that you can talk about?
So we've been picking up our catering business a lot. We do catering, but we don't just do barbecue catering.
Yes,
we
we
do
do.
everything catering because we are chefs.
Yeah,
we
y'all
can
been-
do
y'all
everything.
been around
Oh, yeah,
You know, that's interesting.
Fine
you go
dining,
that.
everything. Yeah, it's crazy.
A lot of restaurants, now have it where you can walk in and buy the whole tray.
Yeah.
We
right
do that
there.
as well.
We do that.
You're going to do that as well.
We do that now.
We do that now.
You do that now. So I can walk in on Friday and say, hey, give me that tray of brisket.
If we have it,
If we have it, you can have it.
Yep.
Okay. Great.
I told her just off of my business degree, I don't wait for the next sale. And some of our customers hate that, but we're a fresh barbecue pit schedule, and I'm not going to wait for the next person to buy brisket. If someone wants to buy a pound of brisket right now, they're going to get a pound of brisket.
They're going to
right
get
now.
it right then.
100%, babe.
Yeah.
How many pounds of brisket do you put on at 6 o'clock every morning?
I would say
I was like, let me calculate that up.
about 80 pounds.
80 pounds.
So
Yeah.
that's almost a
whole cow plus.
That's almost a whole-
It's probably like three.
That's a whole half
Three
right there.
cows. Yeah.
Yeah, you got 3
Like
cows
briskets.
going on there.
Yeah.
I'm getting back into cow business. Hey,
Yeah,
this
right?
has been so good. Okay. All right.
Me and Dave are coming by.
Yeah,
today.
we're
Me
coming
and Dave,
by.
We're going by.
I
We'll
promise
be
you.
there all day.
We're going to come
And
by
then
and
we
do
also have we're incorporating Fat Calf with us. We're going to
The
start
second act.
a bar. We're going to have a
So
bar.
do you have an
coming.
alcohol license right now?
Yep, we're going to be doing that with Second Act
Which
and
is part
Fat
of
Calf.
the part of Fat
Fat
Calf. It's
Calf.
their second business, and they have an alcohol license through our building, and we're getting all that set up to hopefully start next week.
100%.
Well, next week. That's great. Well,
Yeah.
hey, this has been great. Thanks for
Awesome.
coming.
Absolutely.
And
Thank you
best
so
of
much.
luck.
Thank you
I
so
love it.
much.
We're going to be
Thanks for
there.
having me.
And
Thank
Nice
you.
to-
Enjoy the podcast? We would love your feedback about today's show and who you think should be our next guest. Send us an email at info@eapla.com. Also, be sure to share the show and leave a comment on our social media post.